Low 1500s. There's another Breloom. What's going on? Like, I've faced 2 random Cresselias that you never see. I've faced 2 random Brelooms that you never see. What's going on? Right. So, let's do the same thing that I was doing before against these. There's no red card Incineroar this time. But I reckon that this person is team built with the other 2. Chien-Pao and against all of those fairies, yeah, I can't pass up Sneasler. Even though it's not really good against the Calyrex. But if I force the Terror, then yes it is. That's a cool trainer card. There's the Grimmsnarl again. But it's Raging Bolt to start off with. So I reckon this is another explosion. So please follow the logic of light screen is better. Because even though I didn't KO the Incineroar last time, I'm pretty sure I'll KO the Raging Bolt even if it's a Soul Vest. Because it won't have the resistance to the Astral Barrage. How did they know? What? They knew. They knew. They're clearly team building partners with the other 2 because they would have been told about this explosion then. Because this is not going to be doing enough then, is it? Oh, nice crit. And that's single target Astral Barrage now, so yeah, that's good. Take that. It's quite funny that they went for Reflect and then I just crit it. Because this easily KOs now. Nice. That's theoretically a worthwhile trade, a 2-for-1. It should be Chien-Pao first, because then it forces the Terror on the Calyrex now, because they have to be immune to, not immune to my Astral Barrage, but you know, so that I can fake them out afterwards. Oh no, they have Iron Valiant. It should have been... It should have been Sneasler, because then I could have fainted. They got Reflect up now, haven't they? Yeah, this isn't looking good now. They'll just White Guard here. Icy Wind / Thunder Wave would work as well. But yeah, having Iron Valiant in the back rather than Clefairy is way, way worse for me. It was Icy Wind. Understandable. So yeah, that needs to be Sneasler instead of Chien-Pao. Because then I could have faked out the... No, but then White Guard would out-prioritize my fake out because they're faster because of booster energy. Don't see any way out of this. Icy Wind dodge is all I can see. Because if I Icy Wind dodge, then I'll get unburdened. least I recognise my win condition. Because that would have worked if the Icy Wind would have missed. Because then, yeah, Astral Barrage would have brought Sneasel to Sash, Diaclaw would have KO'd the Calyrex, and then that puts me faster than the Iron Valiant. But yeah, Iron Valiant in the back was not good for me. And I think even if I went with... Well, if I went with Sneasel instead of Chien-Pao on that turn, then it was do they Wide Guard as I faint, and hopefully with a speed tie, or do they Icy Wind as I fake out, and then I'd be able to Astral Brush as well. So, but yeah, clearly that needs to be... Because I was so used to it being Clefairy in the back that I think Chien-Pao would have been better than Sneasel would have been if it was Clefairy in the back. But with Iron Valiant, it had to be Sneasel, and then do I get right of fake out or faint on Icy Wind or Wide Guard? The 1600s again slips further and further away, and now I'm out of the top 2,000, and my assumption is that most people, like about half the people above me, are Japanese players, so I would still like at least 20 championship points if I can help it. And I think I've only been playing Japanese players, right? I don't recall. There's only been a few names that have not been Japanese characters, right? Anyway, let's go with Ogerpon and Calyrex against a Calyrex Ice. If they leave with Fluttermane and Chi-Yu, then... Oh no. Let's just go with this. I think I need a break after this episode, though, because I'm starting to feel the burnout already. I've done quite a few episodes in a row, if you haven't been able to tell, just to break the fourth wall. If they leave with Ogerpon / Amoonguss and Calyrex, then that's really good for me. If they leave with Fluttermane and Chi-Yu, that's worst case. In that case, it would need to be Urshifu and Chien-Pao, because then I could go for the Pterodactyl Sucker Punch, KO the Fluttermane, and then Surging Strikes KO the Chi-Yu. And that's a cool trainer card. It is Fluttermane to you, why wouldn't it be? Therefore... It was Urshifu and Chien-Pao, wasn't it? Go for this. They are going to Terra Normal straight away, as expected. Nope, Terra Fairy. So that's also bad, because Heatwave and Dazzling Gleam clears the field, doesn't it? Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't follow me. But Heatwave will get me, right? It was Snarl, okay. That won't get the Oak. That will get the Oak bomb. Well, that was clearly awful. And I can't even Pterodactyl Sucker Punch KO the Fluttermane, so that's just a straight up loss. So even if I went with, even if I went with Chien-Pao, I couldn't do my Pterodactyl Sucker Punch because they were the Terra Fairy. So yeah, the game's just over. Nothing can be done now. I will just forfeit and save some time. So this is going downhill very quick, isn't it? Not ideal. I'm basically back to the start. It's at this point where I'm regretting not just running my Stockholm team. But that takes slightly longer to win games than this team would. But then again, it's probably a better team, and I'd probably have won more games if I had it. So, especially so because I face so many Zamazenta, and unless they have a Pelipper on their Zamazenta team, my team is god tier against that. So, yeah, a little bit of regret not running that, but It's fine. Because I think I mostly got worlds anyway. It was just being that if I'd got points from the GC, I would have basically ensured it. Rather than having to get points elsewhere. That's the 1600s guy, so I'll take it. That's another No, stop it! Stop with all the Zamazenta. This is not fair. Especially because I could have been running Koraidon and just easily won. Come on. Oh, right, so. It's the Champa Dragonite again, so I'm going to leave it Urshifu and. In fact, Sneasler. Champao's better, I think. Let's go with this. This is an unreasonable amount of Zamazenta teams when I'm using a team that is weak to Zamazenta, and I usually run a team that is so good against Zamazenta. That's a cool trainer card. And there's the Jump Out Dragonite, so the last two have been multi-scale. What's the likelihood that this one is also multi-scale? Like, when you should objectively be in a focus in this meta. Multi-scale is like the scale shot one. Inner focus is correct in this one. So, who knows? Anyway. Of course they are not the choice banded one. Why would they be the choice band one and be able to protect? And also have Sacred Sword and outspeed me, and everything is going wrong. Everything's going wrong, no! I did say I wanted to win or lose quickly, but this is too much losing quickly. Yeah, that was an awful start. No. Go with this. Now I think I need some Diaclaw shenanigans. But now they can just Extreme Speed and Sucker Punch my Urshifu, and there's nothing I can do about that. So I need to play as if they're not going to do that. They did not do that. So this is still a game. Because if they Extreme Speed and Sucker Punch there, then I can't see a way back in. But now, if I do KO this Tornadus, then this is doable. And if I get a Diaclaw proc... This is where they're going to be the Scale Shot Dragonite. Because I have a Sneasler, right? It'd be nice if this KO'd. It's not even close. That is a very bulky Tornadus. And I don't think there's going to be a way back into the game now. Unless I Diaclaw Shenanigan the Dragonite. And by Shenanigan I mean Sleep or Paralysis. That is definitely multi-scale once again. And it was Earthquake. Of course it was Earthquake. That means that I am now in Extreme Speed range. But the awkward thing is, if I want to not get KO to Extreme Speed, I'll need to switch to my Calyrex, but then I'll sacrifice my Unburden. So that's just straight up does not work. So I'm going to play as if they're not going to Extreme Speed, and they're not going to Tailwind. Because I don't see ways back in, otherwise, yeah, there's the Extreme Speed. So that did need to be a Calyrex switch in, but I don't think I can win. Extreme Speed and Tailwind does win the game. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, I'm going to forfeit on the next turn. And this will be the shortest episode yet, but in the wrong way. So, not ideal. I think I need a break from the rest of the games for now. But if you saw my previous GC run, like my good one, where I actually almost got top 32, this is a stark difference, isn't it? This is how a GC normally goes for me. I get GC'd far too often. And yeah, I'm just going to forfeit. Because there is no way back into this game. Because I got a Champa waiting in the back and I've used my Terra. So yeah, that was definitely quick. If they lock in quickly, I can make this less than 15 minutes. Come on, speed run. Nope, stop thinking about it, you've won. There's no way back into the game for me. Make it less than 15 minutes. No, I've only got a few seconds. Oh, we're going to make it. Yeah, I'm going to click stop anyway.